welcome to my channel, Laura Trevo. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. And well, today I'm here with a thrift haul, but the thrift haul is for my Etsy shop. I did thrift a few items that I'm going to be posting on there, listing on there. And I wanted to show y'all before I actually post them. I think I only, out of all these items, I think I only have one posted for now. Or two, actually, because I think one was a double of something I already had, so I just added it on. But yeah, so let me go ahead and show y'all, and I hope you like this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you really enjoyed this video. And let me know if you want me to keep making these. I know I usually post in Spanish on my videos, but if you want me to continue doing the English version, I definitely am up for it, and I'll be happy to continue doing that. So, okay, let's get started. The first items that I found was these, it's a set, and these are some items that they're little, like little planter kind of things for the wall. They will look super cute, and I did find the set, and these are from Birdwood. Let me see, yeah, these are from Birdwood products, and these are originally, I looked them up, and these should be from like the, I believe it's 60s, 70s, and I did find the set. I know these items will go for like $15 a piece or so. I don't know the set, I'm not sure. I really haven't looked these up in particular, but I saw like one item of Birdwood would be like $15 average, depending on the style and depending on, you know, but this is a set, so I think I can get a pretty decent amount for it. Not a lot, but a pretty decent amount. And these are super cute, and they're super well taken care of, as you can see. So yeah, I got this set. I had to look more into them. But yeah, according to what I was able to find out for now, they're like 60s, 70s is when they were very popular. And this is the item that I was mentioning that I already had one in my shop, so I just went ahead and did like an add-on. But the other one that I had was actually the nose was scratched, so I think I'm just going to do a separate listing for this one. And this is one of those items that I know a lot of people don't like selling because it's not worth a lot. But then again, I paid only $1/4 for this, and I know you can get up to like $5, maybe $6 for them, and it's just this squeaker, and it still squeaks. So yeah, I mean, for $1/4, if I can make $5, I'm okay with that. Like I said, I know a lot of people don't like the minor sales. I really don't mind them because I usually try and go to the post office maybe once or twice a week. So if it's gonna be an extra $5, it's fine. I think it would, if I were to go to the post office like every day, then it wouldn't be worth it for just one item. But if I have like accumulated items, and this is one of my items, I think I'm not gonna say no to an extra $5. So yeah, and these are easy sellers. I mean, they sell quite often. I've already sold maybe like 3 of these, so they do sell. And I mean, for $5, I don't mind. But yeah, so it's just like a little squeaker. I just kind of wanted to mention that because I know these you don't get a lot for them, but if you get it for the right price, why not? Okay, and another item that I'm not sure if I'm gonna be selling these or not. The reason is because my son loves Snoopy. I need to talk to him, see if he's gonna want this or not. But I did find this little like water bottle. This needs to be cleaned because it's pretty filthy, as you can see. Actually just the straw. I think either I can clean it up or I'll just like replace it. I don't know. But yeah, it's this vintage Barrilitos. It's from this brand Barrilitos. This actually, it does not have a date on it, but I do remember this from when I was a child. Barrilitos is actually a drink from Mexico. That's what it's called, Barrilitos. They're just like flavored soft drinks. And I know when I was a child, you would have to like connect so many tops, like the caps, like the bottle caps. And then you could go trade them in. I think it was like that, and then like $1, and you could get like one of these cups. So it was actually one of those items. So it doesn't have a date, but I know it's from the 80s because I remember it from my childhood. So that's another way that I go about, like when I find things. If they don't have a date, but I remember them and I know when it's from, then you know I still get it. So yeah, I found this, and it's Snoopy, and I know my son will love it. So, and I did find another one, and this one is actually one of those like I'm gonna like I would have such a hard time letting go. because it is a 1990s Hanna-Barbera The Jetsons cup. It's a water bottle of the Jetsons, and I loved the Jetsons. So yeah, I found this, and I don't know if maybe for the right price I would let go of it, but I really don't want to because I really like it. And especially since I'm going to thrift stores, to flea markets and such, I do need a water bottle, so I'm thinking, well, this could be it. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Should I keep it or not? It's breaking my heart. Like, I really want to keep it, but then I think, okay, if I start keeping everything, then there's no profit there. And well, I also found this, which this is one of the items that I actually do have listed already. And it is this phone, and I usually don't sell a lot of electronics on my shop, but I found this phone and it was so cool, and I remember it from my childhood, so that's the reason I got it. I just paid like a couple of bucks for it, so I didn't pay that much, but it is in working condition. I went ahead and it's like it's pretty cool. It's like this green, real bright green fluorescent color, and it has the purple buttons, and it has pink accents, and see, it has pink over here. So this is just awesome. And I actually looked it up, and and the company is Swatch. And I actually looked this one up, and they are going for like $70, $60 without the actual cord. So I don't know. I believe I posted mine for like $50, I want to say. I'm not sure though, but yeah, that's one thing that I usually do is, like, if a seller has, I have the same exact item from another seller, I usually will go down a couple of bucks. But yeah, I don't know. I think I posted it for $50, but it's working. I tested it already. I do have a phone line still at my house. So I was able to test it, and it does work. So I thought this was a pretty cool find. And yeah, it's one of those that, I mean, like I said, I don't usually sell electronics, but I mean, if it sells for the right price, why not? And I did find a couple of these, and I'll show you these together. It's these Fisher-Price radios. This one is from 1981, and this other one is from 1978. And yeah, they're just these musical, see? And they both work. I don't want to turn both of them on because by the time they get quiet, it'll take a while. But yeah, I did find these two, and I know I got one of them. I don't remember which one. I got one for like $2, and then the other one I found it for like $1. So it was different sellers, and it was just like, it was actually at the flea market. One seller, you know, had a table of just nothing but toys, and she sold it for $2. And there was another seller that had toys as well, and they sold this one or either one for 25 cents. So I was like, not bad. So yeah, I went ahead and got both, and these actually, I have sold a couple of these already, and they don't go for that much as well. I think these go for like, well, I think the ones I sold them for like $15, maybe $13. I'm not really sure how much, but I know it was over $10. And I mean, I paid $2.25 for both, so I think it'll be a good amount that I'm gonna get back, especially because I got them so cheap. And like I said, I already sold a few, maybe like 3. I want to say I've sold like 3 already. So I know these will sell. Definitely, I think these will sell soon. So it's one of those items that I already know sell. So when I see them, I grab them because I know as soon as I put them up, it's gonna take a week or 2 before they're gone. So I mean, it's just one of those that, you know, like I already know. And then I also found this little guy, and this one is called a Brush-a-Loves. I do sell a lot of things, mostly toys on my shop, like cutie little items. And I did find this one, and this one is a Brush-a-Loves. And it's like this, and then it has his tail. What this one, you know, originally you're supposed to do is like, it has a little brush end, and then you can comb it, and yeah, it's like a little pet. And it has this thing where it's like a little bracelet, and you can actually wear it, you know, just wear it like a little bracelet, and then you can comb it, and you know, it's just one of those toys. And this one, I believe, is from 1987. Yeah, 1987 is what it says. And I actually looked this up. I haven't sold one of these yet, but I did look them up, and they're selling, I know they're different sellers. I don't think I found any on Etsy, but I did check eBay and they're going for like $35. So yeah, and I know that especially the colors, when it has pink and like the brighter colors, people tend to want them more. So this one does have a pink tail and it's in very good condition. His face is like perfect, has like no damage. So I think I can get a good amount for this this little toy. And you know, I think I paid only like a couple of bucks for it too. And so yeah, I can probably turn around and sell them for like $35, $30. I don't know, I have to look them up exactly, see if I find the exact same one. If not, you know, more or less is what I can probably sell it. And it's surprising. I know a lot of people wouldn't think that a toy like this would sell, but believe me, I've sold so many toys that you'd be surprised what people would want to pay, you know, to get their childhood toys, of course. Or what. I mean, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of toy collectors out there that look for a certain toy, and that's where the money is, basically. And I found this. This is actually a keeper. I'm not going to sell this. And I found a happy apple. I just bought it because it brings me back like all these memories from my childhood. I remember I had this, and then I asked my sister, I said, I remember I had this when I found it, and I came home and I showed her. For some reason I saw it and it just made me so happy. I said, oh my gosh, a happy apple. And I just grabbed it and I said, I don't want to sell it for some reason. She says, you know, that was your favorite toy when you were like 2 or 3. She says that I actually, there's like really quick story. She says that I actually had one in my school. They had one in my daycare, baby school. And I would always be fighting with the kids for it, and I never wanted to let it go. So finally the teacher decides to tell my mom, you know, calls my mom, you know what, I don't know what to do because your daughter is always fighting with the other kids for that apple, and you know, she doesn't want to share it. And my mom says, you know what it is? She thinks it's her apple. She has one at home that she's always playing with, so she comes here and she sees that apple. She's thinking it's the same one. So they decided that the best thing was for my mom to just let me bring my own apple. So, because I didn't want to share it, it was mine. That was like my word. I think that's like every child's word at some point, mine. So now I would take it to, and it was really mine this time because I would take my apple. So just a really quick story that I wanted to share with y'all. And that's the reason that I got this apple, and well, it's mine again. And this is actually from 1970, I believe. 1972. So yes, I had that when I was like 2 years old. And then another item that I did buy for selling, and I got this for $3. I got this at the thrift store, and it is a caboodles box. And I have sold already like 3 of these. These are vintage 80s. Okay, let's open this. Yeah, these were very popular in the 80s, 90s. And okay, this one comes with a mirror. I'll just leave it like this so that I don't blind anybody. But yeah, it opens up like that, and then, you know, it has a mirror. So it's like a little 3-tier kind of thing. Opens like this. And so yeah, this one's were, I mean, back then we used to use them a lot for like storing makeup, mainly makeup, but I know like I had a couple of friends that had some, and they would store like their school supplies or their jewelry, so really used for anything. But they were super popular back then, and I've already sold like 3, and they do sell for a good amount. I know pink for some reason is one of the biggest looks for item. They just sell a lot, especially, like I said, especially when it's pink. There we go. I can't close it. But yeah, so this one is like a marble pink color, and yeah, I think the older ones that I had, I sold them for like I think I sold one for $40. Then I sold another one for $30 and another one for like $35. So yeah, these range around $30, $40, just depending on the size, the style. So I was able to get this one. And yeah, I think it's gonna do it. It's gonna do really good. I don't remember if I posted it already, if I listed it on Etsy or not, but hopefully I will this week because it will be a good seller. And the last item that I found is an item that I always sell. Every week I sell an item of Barney. Every single week I sell Barney. Barney and Friends, they sell a lot. And I did find this awesome see, it's a sleeping bag, an awesome Barney sleeping bag, and this one is dated 1992, and it's like this. This just says Barney on the bottom. So I really don't know what I'm gonna post this for. I have to look it up. But I know I can post it for a good amount of money because it is a sleeping bag. Sleeping bags usually range for good prices. And especially being that it's Barney, and I know people buy a lot of Barney, I think it's gonna do so well. So I was very happy when I found this. Oh my gosh, that's like a top seller right there. At least in my store, Barney is a top seller for some reason. I just sell Barney up and down. So yeah, when I found this, I was just so happy. And so yeah, I need to look it up and see how much I can actually post it for because I'm not really sure yet. But I think once I do, I think it's gonna sell. I don't think it's gonna last long. So yeah, pretty happy about that. But thank you all for watching, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Please leave me your comments. I would love to read each and every one of you, and we'll happy selling. Love y'all.